Good morning, my dear students in grade 6. Today we are going to talk about Unit 2, the electric lamp, the electric energy, Lesson 1, the electric lamp. Okay, as we know that the sun is the main source of light that gives us heat and light. But scientists said that it isn't enough for the sun to give them light, especially at night. So they started to search about artificial sources like candles, oil lamps, and fire torches. After the discovery of the electricity, people or men decided to use the electricity. Why? Because the electricity is very clear, bright, odor, free from smoke. What is the meaning of free from smoke? Without smoke and without vapor. Again, why human started to use the electricity? Because electricity is very clear, very bright, odor, free from smoke and free from vapor also. I said electric lamp more than one time. What is the meaning of electric lamp? What's meant by electric lamp? They are tools that convert or it changes or turn the electric energy into light energy. So if I asked you, write the scientific term. They are tools that it changes the electric energy into light energy. You will write what? Good. You will write electric lamp. Okay, we have many different types of electric lamp, but in this lesson we will talk about the most popular types only, which are two. How many types we have in this lesson? Two. Number one, light bulb, and number two, fluorescent lamp. Again, light bulbs and fluorescent lamps. First, we will talk about the light bulb. Who invented the light bulb? There is an American inventor who invented the light bulb. We can call it as Thomas Alva Edison. Again, who invented the light bulb? An American inventor, that's called Thomas Alva Edison. Okay, we can use the light bulb in what? Number one, lighting our houses, our streets. We can use the light bulb in car lights, and we can find the light bulb also inside the torches. I think you know the torches, which we use it especially when there is no electricity. Again, we talked about the first type of the electric lamp, which is light bulb. First, we said Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb. Number two, we said the uses of the light bulb. We can use it in lighting houses, car lights, and torches. Okay. Then the structure of the light bulb. The light bulb consists of three main parts. How many parts we have inside the light bulb? Three. Glass bulb that surrounded it, tungsten filament, this wire, and the base of the light bulb. Again, how many parts we have in the light bulb? Three. Number one, glass bulb. Number two, tungsten filament. Number three, the base of the light bulb. We will talk about each part in details and its function. Let's see the first part. The first part is called filament. Called what? Filament. What is the meaning of filament? It's a coiled thin wire. Coiled thin wire. Made of what? Made of tungsten. Again, filament is made of tungsten. Why the filament is made of this material? Why? Because tungsten has a high melting point, not low. A high melting point. Why? We know, especially in the summer, the temperature increases. So tungsten can exclude this temperature, if we made the filament from any material except tungsten, it will melt. It will melt. Okay, what is the function of the filament? It has a function, of course, has a function. It can do what? It heats up and emits light. What is the meaning of emit? Gives. It gives light. When? All the time? No. When the electric current passes through it. Again, when the electric current passes through it. So when the electric current or the electricity passes through the filament can emit light. Okay, we see here two wires. Do you think both wires are made of one metal? No, I don't think so, because they are copper and lead wires. Copper and lead wires. They are important. Of course they are important. Why? Because they allow the electric current or allow the electricity to pass from what to what? From the base of the light bulb to the filament. They connect between the base and the filament. So they allow the electric current to pass from the base of the light bulb to the filament. Okay. This is the first part, which is filament, and we know the function of it. The second part in the light bulb is glass bulb. Is what? Glass bulb. When I say glass bulb, of course, is made of thin glass. What is the function of it? Prevent the air from reaching to the filament. What will happen if the air reaches to the filament? The filament will burn. Okay, inside the glass bulb there is an inert gas called argon gas. It's important. It's very important. Why? Because it protects the filament from burning. This is number one. Number two, increases its lifetime. What is the meaning of lifetime? Means we can use it for a long time. So, number two, glass bulb. The second part in the light bulb is called glass bulb. Protect the filament from burning and filled with inert argon gas that increases its lifetime. Okay, what about the third part? The last part in the light bulb is the base of the light bulb. But here we have two types of the base. The first type, spiral, and the second type, two side nails. Here, spiral, and here, two side nails. In the spiral, we can find one piece of lead. In two side nails, we have two nails, one nail at each tip, and two pieces of lead. Again, in a spiral, one piece of lead. In this type, two nails and two pieces of lead. They have a different function? No, they have the same functions. The first function, carry the light bulb in upright position. This is the meaning of upright. Number two, connect the bulb to the electric current or to the electricity. We have two functions for the base. Although they are different types, they have the same functions. Again, now we talked about the first type of the electric lamp, which is light bulb. Light bulb consists of three main parts: filament, glass bulb, the base of the light bulb. Okay, the second type of the electric lamp is called fluorescent lamp. Called what? Fluorescent lamp. Fluorescent lamp, this is the shape of it. We can use fluorescent lamp in what? Lighting our houses, our factories, our streets, our classrooms. We can use it also in advertisements that we can see more and more in the streets. Number 3, decorating commercial stores. What is the meaning of commercial stores? Supermarkets, hypermarkets, malls, and so on. Those are the uses of the fluorescent lamp. What is the structure of it? The fluorescent lamp also consists of 3 main parts. The first part, filament, but here we have 2 filaments, one right and one left. As we said, the filament is a coiled, take the shape, coiled thin wire. Okay, they have the same function in the light bulb. Okay, the second part, glass tube. This tube is called glass tube. It's filled with inert argon gas also, but it has a little of mercury vapor. This gas is found only in the fluorescent lamp and not found in the light bulb. Again, this part is very important. Fluorescent lamp consists of 3 main parts. Filaments, and we have 2 filaments, one right and one left. They have the same function in the light bulb. The second part, glass tube. This tube is filled with inert argon gas and a little of mercury vapor. The inner surface inside this tube is covered with a phosphoric material. So if I asked you complete the sentence, the inner surface in the fluorescent lamp covered with what? Good, covered with phosphoric material. The last part of the fluorescent lamp, points of connection. We have 2 points at each tip, as you see. Again, today we talked about what? We talked about the electric lamp. We said, what is the definition of the electric lamp? What are the types of it? We have 2 types, light bulb and fluorescent lamp. Light bulb consists of 3 main parts, glass bulb, tungsten filament, and the base of the light bulb. But the fluorescent lamp consists of 3 main parts, filaments, but here we have 2 filaments, one right and one left. The second part, glass tube. The third part, points of connection, 2 right and 2 left. This is for our session today. Thank you for your listening and I wish you a good day. Goodbye.